Let's travel back in time to November of 1936, where in one of the Latvian hospitals, the greatest chess legend of all time was born, the magician from Riga. From a very young age, Mikhail Tal demonstrated extraordinary abilities. At the age of 3, he was already reading, and as a 5-year-old, he was solving complex mathematical problems in memory. Embarking on his chess journey at the tender age of 6, Tal quickly became known for his aggressive sacrifices and attacking style. One of Mikhail Tal's first major successes was winning the Latvian championship in 1952 when he was just 16 years old. This victory earned him the title of Latvian chess champion, which was a significant step towards gaining international recognition. Tal already demonstrated his talent and potential at that time. After his first success at the Latvian Championships, Tal achieved another significant milestone in his career in 1957 by winning the title of Soviet champion. This achievement was a tremendous honor, as the USSR was a chess powerhouse, and its championships were considered some of the toughest and most prestigious chess tournaments in the world. Tal demonstrated his dominance among the top Soviet chess players, and FIDE awarded him a Grandmaster title after that tournament. Back then, people thought that he's just a trickster, and nobody expected that in just 3 years he will compete for a world champion title. Tal continued his career by participating in the tournament in Portorož in 1958, where he secured a spot in the candidates tournament for the World Championship. This tournament was played in 3 different places: Bled, Zagreb, and Belgrade, and it was the first time Tal met many great chess players like 15-year-old Fischer. Mikhail Tal won the tournament with a score of 20 out of 28 points. In the last game of the tournament, Tal defeated Bobby Fischer, earning the right to challenge the world champion, Mikhail Botvinnik, and so he did. The match consisted of 21 games, held in Moscow between March 15th and May 7th, 1960. It was a showdown where Tal showcased his characteristic style of aggressive and tactical play. To present you with Tal's genius, I will show you one of the most beautiful and intricate games of this match. Game number 6. Botvinnik is playing as white and starts the game with 1c4, his favorite opening move. Both sides develop their knights symmetrically, and Tal continues with g6, indicating his intention to develop his bishop on g7 and castle quickly. Tal chooses an opening where he cedes the center to white, but in the future he might break through it with his pawns. Both sides continue to develop their pieces, and Botvinnik plays d4, asserting control over the center of the board. After some natural moves, Tal starts to break through the center with the move e5. White puts another pawn in the center, and Tal plays c6. Mikhail Botvinnik plays the seemingly strange move h3 to prevent Black's knight from reaching g4, and Tal responds with queen to b6, creating pressure on d4 and b2. Botvinnik responds with d5, and after the pawn trade, he gains more space in the center of the board, while Tal obtains a strong knight on c5, attacking the e4 pawn. The world champion understands the position very well, so he plays knight to e1, with the idea of trading his weak knight for Tal's biggest advantage. Tal plays bishop to d7, and white continues his plan, trading the knights. Black plays rook to c8, shifting the focus of the game to the queen side. Botvinnik plays rook b1 and attacks Black's queen, but Tal creates pressure on e4 with his queen and rook. Both sides maneuver their rooks, and Mikhail Tal plays f5. Botvinnik thought this move was bad, because after capturing the pawn, the bishop captures, and there isn't any way to protect the fork on g4 without retreating the bishop. The magician from Riga had everything planned, and he played knight to f4, sacrificing his knight. Botvinnik is forced to accept the gift, but Tal is also attacking white's bishop. If the world champion were to capture on a7, there is queen to a5, trapping the piece. Botvinnik did not spot the best move, which is a3, and instead played bishop to d7, giving white compensation. Tal captures the pawn on b2, to which Botvinnik responds by attacking the queen. Tal could have just taken on b1, but he wasn't certain about the position after the rook takes back and queen to c2, as white's pieces could become active after knight to b5. To make things unclear for his opponent, he went for an aggressive f3, leaving his queen under attack as if it's nothing. Botvinnik made a mistake by taking the queen because Tal then took on e2, and the knight on c3 is pinned, making Botvinnik's position really problematic. He unpins himself, and after some piece maneuvering, Tal manages to activate his pieces. His position is much better, even though he sacrificed his knight just a moment ago. Tal slowly converts his advantage on the board, and at move 47, the world champion resigns. That's how you could describe Mikhail Tal's style. He even once said, "There are two types of sacrifices, correct ones and mine." The match ended after 21 games, and Mikhail Tal emerged victorious, becoming the youngest world champion ever and the 8th world champion of chess. This achievement will be part of chess history forever. Despite the successes in his career, Tal also experienced setbacks. A year later, he lost the rematch with Botvinnik. Many speculate that his serious kidney disease may have been the reason for this defeat. However, Tal never sought excuses. Throughout his career, Tal achieved many successes, winning numerous important tournaments, but we won't focus on them now. Let's move on to the most significant moment in his career after the World Championship match, its conclusion. Tal had long struggled with health issues, and smoking may have contributed to worsening his condition. Although cigarettes cannot be blamed for his death, they could have had a negative impact on his health, especially considering he smoked even during some games. A month before his tragic death, Tal participated in a chess tournament where he defeated the renowned Garry Kasparov, regarded by many as the greatest chess player of all time. This victory showcased his remarkable determination and passion for the game he loved. Despite his health problems, Tal remained resilient and showed that nothing could break his spirit. His talent and dedication to chess will remain unforgettable for centuries.